if I am. I go to my account. I'll just keep on refreshing until I see stream live. Is it live? Stream live. It is. Okay. The next thing I gotta do is just like announce it in PDCS and then we'll get the shit started. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, it is so back to doing points-paying races. It is time for the third annual PDCS 100, presented by absolutely nobody. Here by me right here in the server, SuMB. He is the driver of the number 12 for NGS Motorsports. I'll just tell you a little quick biography of SuMB. He raced last season, made the playoffs, made the round of 8, and then just barely missed out in the Championship 7. So I gotta remove B-Tools. Oh, shit. Fuck, okay. So, as we continue on, let's just first off say, Sue, do you have anything to say in the chat about this race? Is he in the server? Okay, he is. Sue? Sue? Okay, that gives me a good excuse to do this. Okay. Sue? Sue? Okay, cool. So let's head to your starting lineup presented by Goonier. Oh, right here. PDCS. Let's go. Your starting lineup presented by Goonier, the main tire manufacturer of PDCS. On the pole position right here is the number 16 of Max Byard. He's won a crown jewel in his career, the Season 2 Coca-Cola 200. And yeah, that's pretty much it for him. He's looking to win the PDCS 100. Looking to be the second driver in a row to win the PDCS 100 from the pole position. P2 is the part-timer Michi Machivi. I am pretty much not... I have to show the least amount of screen time to this because of the sponsor V-Sojo. Starting in P3, you have the number 26, a Booty X Fat Freak, who won Duel 1, part-time. And the number 13, Mateus Paiva. I'm sure I have a lot of expectations for Paiva this season. Starting in P number 3, row number 3, you have the number 03 of Inch Steel Pipe. That's all I gotta say. Inch Steel Pipe. And then the rookie for Hyundai Autosport, I believe, the number 00 of Core Auser. He is looking to shock the entire PDCS world today. Starting in P number 7, you have the number 05 of Justin O'Neill, the rookie from Canada. And starting right next to him is the number 36 of Evgeny Viktorov. He almost won the championship last season, but just barely missed out on Alex Polobu, Bitsy, and Gaidu Jr. Starting at P9 is one of the PSS drivers in the field, Chandelier Sloth. Raced full-time last season, got in through the fan vote, and now he's here. And the Benjamin Netanyahu. I don't really have anything to say about him. I think he's going to have a flop. As here, starting in P11, you have somebody who definitely did not flop last season, the number 85 of David Bazuki. He is looking to go back into the Championship 8, just like last season. And another big surprise last season, the number 66 of Jimmy Winchester, who won in Atlanta and Bristol, although did not make the Championship 8. And starting in the back of the field, you have the top 2 in points in Season 1. Sean Connery, who won that championship. He's looking to win the PDCS 100 as well. And the number 73 of Ginny, starting in the back of the field, as we're going to get underway with pacing. So, if you are one of these drivers who is looking to win the race, as we're going to go on board with the number 17 of Max Byard here, the main thing I say you want to look at if you want to win the PDCS 100 is to stay out of trouble, because everyone knows Puma Talladega Daytona is a shitfest, especially in PDCS. Wait, what? Got magnetized in the duels. Bloom Cobain just died in the duels as well. The Season 2 100 was chaos. The Season 1 100 was chaos, including Maki Moose's DNF. And Alex Polo Boo Boo barely winning. And I expect the same for Season 3. As the pace car, I have no idea who's driving that pace car, is going to come across into pit road. Season 3 is underway, and same with the PDCS 100. I also do want to say, as Max Byron has a good start, congrats to PSG for winning the Champions League. Everyone wanted Arsenal to lose, and they did. So, W PSG for saving us today. As Max Byard gets an easy lead, Booty X Fat Freak behind him in P2. He was a driver that I was surprised won a duel. Oh my god, HDO Pipe, what are you doing? What a beautiful start to your pretty much PDCS career, since you didn't do anything in Season 1. Oh, there, I got about to go for a wide back there. What, Michi trying to slam out Booty X Fat Freak. But Max Byard continues to lead over Booty X Fat Freak and Michi Mochivi. As right here, you have Booty X Fat Freak trying to take the lead, but Max Byard has the outside run. Oh, Sue's gone. Okay, that's why I didn't see him. He'll take the lead out of the first lap. Booty X Fat Freak, so far, has the lead. As we head into turn 1, March Evie behind. Same with Inch Steel Pipe. Somebody who has pretty much... Oh, look at this. Sean Connery making his way through the field. He started back in 13th. Trying to make his way through the field. That's what champions do. Thank you. That is what champions do in PDCS. But another champion in PSFs, I don't think there's any. I mean, look through the field. Yeah, there's none. Although Max Brown going to continue to lead 3x3x3x3. And then Jenny. I don't know what she's doing. Oh, I thought we were going to go 4 wide there with a steel pipe. Mateus Paiva up in the P2. He's showing a lot of potential here after DNF in the championship race. No, don't do this on lap 3. As I will try to live stream every race of this season. I mean, yeah, I'll try my best to do that. But Paiva on the outside as Max Ryan was down to the middle. And HDO Pipe leads the inside line. He's been pulling off a decent race so far, but it's only been 3 laps, so you can't really say anything about HDO Pipe just yet. I'm surprised we've not gotten atomized just yet. As Max Bauer takes the lead again. I also do want to mention the aggression is at 10 for the entire race. Starting line, but we're going to go 4 wide here. As I start to lag. What's my... I always have it at this. I don't like lowering the, Oh, no! Whoa! That push from Michi almost sent Inch Steel Pipe into Mateus Paiva. Okay, well, she did push Inch Steel Pipe into Mateus Paiva, but they didn't wreck. As Booty X, Fat Freak, falls a ton in the field. As somebody who's moved his way up a lot, Max Bauer continues to lead, is the number 00 of Corhauser. He's not done much this race. He's just been quiet, waiting for the chaos to spark, which has not really happened yet. He's already up into the podium places. As Bazuki P4 and Victor P5 currently. As they're still 4 wide, Justin O'Neill falling back. Chandelier Sloth as well. Netanyahu moving his way through the field. In that 19, whatever the fuck scheme. I have no clue why I did that. As Corral's up in the P2. Somebody who's just not been doing much. Evgeny Viktorov moving up into P number 3 now. But Mateus Paiva takes the lead. Max Byard falling back. But Bazuki is moving his way through the field. Same with Ginny. Whoa, Max Byard. Oh, Max Byard. Oh, no. Winchester. Ginny collected. Oh, Ginny's upside down. Barrel rolling. That's your first wreck of the season. She will be able to drive off? Yeah, okay. Oh, but Winchester's still spinning, though. 66, Fastenal, Ford, Mustang collects. Booty X Fat Freak, unlucky for him to get collected. Winchester is going to slide down onto the grass. So even if he does drive off, he'll hit the back. Oh, he'll back his way to the wall. I think he'll be stuck in the grass, though. He'll try and get back on track, but I think he'll be stuck in the grass. Let me look up here to see if there's any crashes. There's not. Oh, Winchester's gonna, like, fucking smack the wall here. He does, and just stops. Nice. 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 Alright, let's check the replay presented by Absolutely Nothing. Like, presented by my ball sack, I guess? I don't know. Oh, no, shit, that's the wrong card to show. As right here is the number 73 of Ginny. I'll slow the speed here. Like, see an accurate representation of what happened. So, you see Max Bard goes down, hits Winchester, just dumps Winchester. Ginny unluckily collected in that, spins all the way down to the grass. Winchester continues to spin. He loses the back of the car. Chandelier with a great save. Doesn't hit off of Michi and just saves it as Ginny barrel rolls in the front straightaway, the tri-oval. She gets back going. As for Winchester, he just continues to get carried by Justin O'Neill. And then hits Booty X Fat Freak and Michi Machivi. Winchester does get some air. I'll just skip a little bit. And then Winchester, Michi just leaves Winchester to die. And Winchester does very well die. You can see like the super zoom right here of Winchester's car. He just spins down into the grass. It just spins down onto the apron. Not much terrible for Winchester. And then obviously he just like slides up on the track. You see Jenny back there. Unlucky, but Winchester does something very interesting. He just backs it. Just continues to reverse into the wall. Huge hit for the 66. That's really much what happened. I'll turn back on name tags to give the viewers like a representation on who's who in the field. As the green flag flies once again, good start from Max Bart. The outside's not the type of it's the worst lane for restarts. So don't expect the outside to get the best restart if we go to like a late race overtime. Also, there were some new rules entering Season 3, especially at tracks like Daytona, and just the system of the league overall. First off, as I talk about those new rules, they have decided to ban the soft bodies from super speedway races due to the death of Wait What in the duels last season and the near death of Evgeny Viktorov in Atlanta. The next rule that they added was for the system. We used to have playoffs of when you're in. They have decided to remove when you're in, but keep remove the playoffs entirely and bring in the chase. Somebody's barrel rolling back there. That's Winchester again. He's unlucky as hell today. Nothing can really go his way, but he does drive off, so we're going to keep it green. But back to what I was saying about the rules of like PDCS now. Super speedways have also had a lowered speed to reduce crashes. And what else? The chase will now have much more races due to every track being able to have a maximum of 2 races. And another thing that we added was an all-star race at Figure 8. The All-Star Open and the All-Star Race. The format will be released for the All-Star Race when we get there. And to also add that, part-timers are now ineligible for the playoffs. I mean, not now Chase, but they are now ineligible. Because every single season we've seen part-timers make the playoffs in the past 2 seasons. Sermi, Ricky, and Schumacher in Season 1, and then Gaidu Jr. and Max Byard in Season 2. So I've decided to like block them from happening because we go on board with the number 03 of Inch Steel Pipe. So that's like most of the rule changes. And I also said right here, if this like new like AI game, NRAI, comes out, there will be a total rebrand of the series when we get to NRAI if that comes out. To like distance it from the bigger PSS. Winchester's still going. I actually wanted to know if he's still going because sometimes when the car has 3 wheels, they just spin out. But now back onto the action. Mateus Paiva and Max Byard are maybe the 2 drivers to beat. And then Booty X Fat Freak, Michi Machivi as well, I guess. I don't know. And also Dave Abzuki if he can get up to the front. So Max Byard blocks the middle lane. That's going to slow down that line. Is Jenny just back there? Nothing she could really do. Although I do want to mention, bumper locks can still happen in the non-soft body cars, just way less frequently. The main reason why I stopped using soft bodies for super speeders is because they get to, like, the back of the car much more frequently than the soft bot. They get to the back bumper of the car much more frequently than speedways, which would cause more crashes because bumper lock. So that's why I removed the soft bodies just for super speedways. Soft bodies will be used for, like, tracks like Michigan, Texas, the Glen, Chicago, and see if you're wondering, no, not Indianapolis, not Pocono, and not Pyongyang. So, yeah. As next up on the schedule, I believe, is Atlanta. I don't know. But Matheus Paiva has the lead so far. As, like I said, there's 3-wide between 3 contenders. Matheus Paiva, Booty X Fat Freak, but Max Byard gets clear for the lead. Well, Connery, he's upside down and around. Same with David Mizuki. As the 27 goes barrel rolling. And is Mizuki going to be able to drive off? Winchester! Oh! Okay, that might have helped it. Oh, we're going to keep it green. Thank you, Jimmy Winchester. I really appreciate that one. Wait, are we going to keep it green? We are. Although Winchester's doing a little bit of tomfoolery. I don't know what he's doing. He's driving off, so we'll keep it green. Thank fucking God. But that's unfortunate for Much Evie. And also Justin O'Neill as well. He got damage in that crash. Very unlucky for him. That was also caused by Sean Connery, to, like, no one's shock. As Paiva continuously followed by Korhauser and then Chandelier, Sloth, and P3. And a little quiet this race. But that's mostly what, like, the PSS drivers do when they race a super speed race. They just wait for the chaos to happen. And then that's when they strike. Which is exactly what Chandelier is doing right now. As he gets up to the lead. Then Evgeny Viktorov and Sean Connery as well in the number 1 car. On the inside line. As they do mostly get clear. That's pretty much most of this race. Because expect a lot of shit to happen when we get to, like, the late race. Because we had 4 injuries in the PDCS 100 last season. Takanashi Kiara. No, 3 injuries because Sean Connery got suspended. It was, we're going to go 4-wide for the lead. Sorry, fuck the injuries. And also, fuck my lag. Because when I was doing the test stream, that's now unlisted. The stream cut off because of how terrible my internet was. So, for this race, I'll be trying to, like, fix the internet. Matheus Paiva in the lead. He's been having a great career so far for, like, PDCS standards, because most PDCS drivers just get, like, atomized after their first season. Like, Ling Sieg, Angry, Gemini, ChatGPT, The Window, Jose Paiva, who is actually Matheus Paiva's brother, so give it up to the Paiva family for at least having both of their cars. Oh my God, wow, that's terrible. Oh, that is terrible. That is terrible. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. I don't feel like doing, like, side-by-side now because it would sound bad. Okay, he got clear. Also, Cole Hauser. Look at him go. On the outside, they're pretty much still 4 wide, but now they're going to get it, like, back to normal. That's really shaped up the field, because now Netanyahu's up in here. P2. This has not been the most entertaining PDCS 500, but so was Season 2, and that ended on, like, a white flag wreck. Like, Eric Rivera wrecked on the white flag in the PDCS 100 last season. And Gaidu Jr. won the PDCS 100 that season. And Alex Palabu won the PDCS 100 Season 1. He won the championship the next season. So Sean Connery is looking to add himself into a list of great drivers in PDCS to win the 500. A lot of these drivers in the 500 are great. Like, great drivers. Especially, like, Janie back here, although she didn't have a terrible season last season. Matheus Paiva, Chandelier Sloth in PSS, Sean Connery, Evgeny Viktorov, and also David Mizuki. He's not won a race, but neither is Matheus Paiva or Queen Bone Eyes. And neither did Alex Polo. No, never mind. I was about to say neither did Alex Polo Boo Boo. But I just realized how dumb that would have sounded. As Evgeny Viktorov continues to lead. Netanyahu leading the middle line. Sean Connery right there as well. Evgeny Viktorov, Korauser as well on the outside. Somebody who I've not talked about all race. I've talked about like everyone in a race. Someone that I believe I've talked about the least is the number 05 of Justin O'Neill. I've only talked about him when he's made mistakes or when he just gets involved in a wreck. And now look at Justin O'Neill, up into the top 5 in his debut race. P6 now, but he'll get into the top 5 soon. What did I say about the bumper lock happening with the non-soft buddies? Because I'm telling you, if they just get locked on the inside, they will die. They will die. As I think it's a... No, it's not. There's Korauser on the outside trying to take the lead away. Because the outside obviously has the best run in the field. All I have to say is PDCS. Yeah, PDCS. As this is like the first real like big race that I've really streamed. Like I said, I'll try streaming every single race in Season 3, including the All-Star. I just didn't stream the Clash because nobody cares about the Clash at a Pumutao Dega League. We're about to go 4 wide here. Chandelier Sloth, Ginny, Netanyahu, and Steel Pipe. Then maybe Mateus Paiva, Korauser, Max Byard, and Booty X Freak is all in the back. As Sean Connery takes the lead, he's going to hit the wall at the corner. There was contact between Netanyahu and Korauser. And we're getting a little bit of chaos now. As there's the bumper lock for the lead between Korauser and Sean Connery. They're going to hit the wall. As that bumper lock with the non-soft buddies was the reason Sean Connery got suspended in last season's PDCS 100 because he DNF'd Angry by just doing whatever the fuck he did that season. And yeah, here comes Korauser. He's right up in the front a lot. Connery! He's doing it again! He's doing it again! Oh my god, H-Steel Pipe! Ginny! And Connery just spins again. He did it again. This is the second season in a row. The second season in a row you've done that, bro. Oh, and Steel Pipe. Hard in the wall. Oh my god. Okay. It's a caution for Ginny anyways. Only if somebody hits Ginny, which they neither did, so caution. Let's see what happened in all the crashes that happened. Okay, so I'll spectate Bazooki. He wrecked first. He was the one who wrecked first, so I'll spectate David Bazooki. Okay, so I'm gonna just repeat back here. Okay, I'm gonna slow it down. Let's see. So here's Bazooki. I think it was O'Neill who went up. And it was Connery. Went up into Michi, spins Michi, and then Bazooki had it. This is one that I didn't catch. Bazooki, Ginny goes under Bazooki. Bazooki, and then Michi has a big roll, flies up in the air. And then there was also a record Jimmy Winchester later as well. It actually happened earlier. That's what happened with them. Here's what happened with Winchester. It was on the opening start, I believe. It was not on the opening start. But it was somewhere around that. Oh, it was here. It was here. I don't think it was anyone's fault. Yeah, no. So Winchester he's just driving, and he just hits the wall way too hard. Winchester just hits the wall hard, and then goes airborne, and then goes upside down, starts tumbling, and then he goes into the grass and just digs in, continues to roll. That's those wrecks, but now let's check out what happened in the front of the field with Sean Connery. So, see what happened to Connery. They're 4 wide back there, first of all. This is like the lap before. That's the lap before. So here's the lap where Connery, I believe, caused the crash. He's not turning at all. And he tries to block O'Neill. Can't. And then just moves up into Korauser. And now I'm going to spectate Inch Steel Pipe. Let's say there. I'm going to spectate Inch Steel Pipe. The 03 just... Oh, fuck me. Let's go back to where we were. So you see Connery just move up into Korauser. Spin Korauser around. Almost. He spins himself around and goes into Inch Steel Pipe and Ginny. And then, wait this. Inch Steel Pipe flies high up in the air. if the car does go on fire, if it did go on fire that one time, he would DNF, but PDCS changed that rule to where DNFs can only happen when you don't cross the line on the white flag. And then here's what happened, Michigan, like, just not turning, and then slams the wall. Connery goes over him. ACL probably tried to do a, like, Doc Hudson. I don't know what he was trying to do. And then he slid down, but the caution was caused for Ginny anyways. There's 25 laps to go. We're just going to go into PDCS. Crank it up. Alrighty, we're back from Crank It Up, and that was much more successful than I thought, because if I have the mic on while the audio's on, this is how it sounds. So, I doubt I ever want to have the sound on while commentating and just streaming again. So, I turned off the mic so I could do the Crank It Up, which pretty much, that looked cool. But something that did happen while Crank It Up was, I believe, Sean Connery. No, it was Justin O'Neill. He made contact with, I believe, Victoria out of turn 4, and he lost. Now he has damage again on the front end. So unlucky again for Justin O'Neill. He's been the unluckiest driver of the race. Lap 28, the fast lap goes to Dave Suzuki, and the slowest goes to Michi. The Viso Jokers. Chandelier doing whatever the fuck he is doing. But he's alive, so that's at least what I want to see. Drivers not fucking getting obliterated, just like Bloom Cup in the duels. Chandelier, he's been having a great race so far. Not to be surprised, he almost won a PSS championship. Oh, Krauser! Oh, Victoria! He's going to be spinning into the back wall. Bazooki! Hard in the wall for the 85. He's going to take a tumble, and he'll go off track. Viktorov's off track, and then Korov's on track, so we keep it green. But that puts Justin O'Neill in the race lead. Bazooki is going backwards. Caution. And unfortunately, I can't get the replays because, you can... How did I not know how to do that this entire fucking time? Yo, Sue, if you're watching the stream, how did we not know that we could just change the driver's lap the entire time? Are we just stupid? How do I not know how to do that? That makes lap cars in this game much more simpler. I don't know what I was doing at that time, bro. Because I host the Pumu Xfinity series in PSS. Surprised I've been hosting since season 3, by the way. In that series, like 17 seasons. And I never knew that I could do that. For the 4 seasons that we've had the new update. Don't know how the fuck I didn't know that. But that'll be good for lap cars. If we ever get any in the season. Which I expect we'll get lap cars during the season. Like somebody wrecks in like a short track, it's a fucking short track, they're gonna go a lap down, so makes it much easier. to do lap traffic. At least something cool that I know now. I mean, they're going to get the free pass next caution anyway, so what the fuck does it do? Is Max Byard continuing to dominate this race pretty much? Is Steel Pipe trying to go 4 wide for the lead, just backs out of it like a smart bitch, finally. Is Booty X Fat Freak down here? I've not talked about him much this race. Maybe less than Justin O'Neill because he's just been involved in a lot of crashes. But he's been having, like, a race that I've just been, like, overshadowing due to the other drivers having races that I've just talked about more than him, as he currently leads the PDCS 100 on lap 35. As right here, oh, they're gonna get, I thought they were gonna get bumper locks there. Somebody on the inside, Chandelier Sloth, I've talked about him too much. Let's just talk about David Zuki. He's, like, been doing a solid race, but he's just been involved in way too many crashes that I could talk about. Way too many crashes. As David Bazuki, oh, Michi just hit the wall, almost did a Jimmy Winchester earlier in the race. Is Chandelier going to get a push from Bazuki? That'll give him a clear lead. Bazuki moves up to the middle lane. Sean Connery as well in the inside line, the leader of that inside line, but now Chandelier moves down. Is Max Byard up here, like to be expected. He's always been up here. Bumper lock. I got scared there for a second. Glad that it was funny to go. The drivers. No, 15 to go. Winchester! What the fuck? Oh, wow. That looked way too risky to even talk about. Connery! Look at Winchester through the middle. 5 wide. Oh no, it's Steel Pipe. He's in the middle of the 5 wide chaos at Daytona. There they go. Michi, she's on fire. It's Steel Pipe wrecking. Netanyahu, it's Steel Pipe. What are you doing? Into Winchester. He's upside down. Chaos at Daytona. Jenny hits Winchester. That's most likely going to be a caution. Yeah, Michi's stuck on track. That's going to be a caution. Bad wreck. I knew 5 wide was not going to work once. Oh, shit. It's supposed to be 39. Okay. So, first off, I want to see what happened in the first caution. Here. It was this. Okay. Oh, somebody must have, oh, yeah, it was Bazuki going backwards. Why did Bazuki go backwards? That's, Bazuki's, main moment of his fucking PDCS career. Because I actually didn't really take, a deep dive into this wreck. Because I just, saw, the background, and I was like, oh, they wrecked. Cool. Just gonna look at Victorov here. How did this start? Netanyahu's in the middle of 4 wide. It happened in the back of the field. Oh, it was Hauser going into Netanyahu. Then that spun Jenny, but she was able to save it. And then Victorov just got spun by Bazuki. He goes into the wall back there. And then David Bazuki tries to do a fucking Bloom Cobain. For no reason at all, just not turn heading for the inside wall. But he taps it much less than what happened to Bloom Cobain. And now he is going straight for the wall with a big hit and just goes backwards. And here's what happened the second time. First off, 5 wide. Not going to work. The 5 wide will never work at Daytona. Michi's just unlucky to get involved in this. They're 5 wide. And then it's Victorov who hits Netanyahu, I believe. Yeah, he just slides up into Netanyahu. Michi just gets put on the wall and then goes on fire. But with the new rules on that fire doesn't mean a DNF, she is going to continue in the race. And then Corey Hauser, wow, look at Ginny getting past that one. Here's Edge Steel Pipe doing Edge Steel Pipe stuff. Corey Hauser, I didn't even notice this take a big role. Winchester gets unfortunately collected in that. And then here's Edge Steel Pipe doing his own little role. He's doing a Ryan Priest. An accurate representation of Ryan Priest, which is a little more chaotic and also a little more dumb. Yeah, that was a bad wreck, but now we're going to be 11 laps to go. As the green flag flies. How long have I been streaming? How long? Oh, wait, what happened? What happened? Oh! That's the 13 of Mateus Paiva. What the fuck happened? See, I look at my TV and I see that Michi Machivi has... Wait, she's on 3 wheels. How is Michi alive on 3 wheels? Oh my god, is this the power of the V Sojo? I don't even feel like saying their name live on stream. I'll get myself 3 strikes. I don't know how she's still alive, though. Max Byard as well has damage to the front end, I believe. Yeah, he does. Did Max Byard slime out Michi almost? And then Mateus Paiva just got, like, unluckily involved in that. Like, somewhere. Here's Evgeny Viktorov pushing Michi, who has damage. And in Steel Pipe, 10 laps to go in the PDCS 100 for season number 3. It's been an entertaining race so far, filled with your normal PDCS crashes and all that. And Steel Pipe leads. And then Justin O'Neill and Max Byard leading all 3 of the lines with Booty X Fat Freak as well. He won duel number 1, by the way. Oh, there's a tire. That's Michi's tire. Hi, Michi's tire. I don't know what you're doing back there. See, I was planning to have Michi DNQ so she could race in the Pocono race. Like, if she DNQ'd. If she didn't make the PDCS 100, she was going to race in Pocono, but she got pole for Duel 2, which means she got P2 in the 100. And Booty X Fat Freak won Duel number 1, which had all the other part-timers of Bryce Paxton and Ugaba. Oh, no, Michi! Oh, my God! Oh, wow! 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 I knew that tire was going to do something terrible to that 27. Oh! And Mateus gets through that. Oh, Bazuki. Bazuki! Oh, there's the caution. So there are going to be 5 to go. Let's see what happened. First off, I want to see what happened up here. I'll spectate Mateus. So, Max, that's exactly what I said. She's on 2 wheels, and then Mateus just gets unlucky in the fall. And I'm surprised Michi saved it. What a beautiful save from that 27, by the way. I just want to say that. And then how lucky the drivers are to miss that tire. Because tires in this game will kill you. And then later on, obviously, as you know, Michi just took a tumble. So here's what happened. I think the tire got the best of her. Yeah. Tire got the best of her. Bazuki and Steel Pipe collected. And then she just goes for a fucking roll. Just continues and then the lag that I got from like the clip when she flipped. And then Bazuki. What happened to the 85? If Bazuki's been like the driver who's wrecked the most, and Steel Pipe, and then maybe Justin O'Neill. So I'll just spit. Did he get dumped by Steel Pipe? He hit the bumper of Michi. No, not Ginny. No, it is Michi's bumper. And then just got dumped afterwards by Steel Pipe. Okay. We're going to go green with 5 laps to go in the PDCS 100. This is going to be a very, very insane final few laps. Because obviously, every single one of these... Chandelier! Oh my god, Connery! Bennett, did he? Oh! Nowhere to go for Chandelier Sloth. He'll just stay down there hoping another caution comes out. Spark overtime. And they're racing like they want to go to overtime. But now, in this situation, all of the 13 drivers that are currently in this main pack, no matter where you are, 1st or 13th, they will they will just fucking plow through everyone to get to the front of the field. Especially the aggressive ones in the back of the field, like Sean Connery, Netanyahu, and Max Byard, Michi Machivi, I guess. Inch Steel Pipe, David Bazuki, A lot of drivers in this. Everyone's aggressive. The 4 laps to go, and it's the part-timer Booty X Fat Freak, and it's been the second straight season where a part-timer wins the PDCS 100. Oh, it's your pipe makes contact with him, but he saves it. I thought they were gonna die right there. I thought Booty X Fat Freak was gonna be sent into the fence. Is that steel pipe? In the lead so far, Nano! Rex from like 7th. Winchester hits him, then Ginny hits him again. But Netanyahu does the smart thing and goes off the track. We stay green. And here comes the steel pipe to the lead. Pushing. They're all waiting. Max Byard on the outside. They're bumper locked. This could be the caution Chandelier wants to see, but we don't get it. We're going to stay green. Steel Pipe takes the lead. He continues to lead. He blocks the outside. Winchester doing stuff back there. 2 to go. Here comes Booty X Fat Freak. I got to fix my internet badly if I want to have the best PDCS 100 finish of all time. Last season, they wrecked the leader. Wrecked on the white flag, which gave Gaidu Jr. the win. A part-timer for Viking Motorsports, who went on to win that season's Constructors' Championship. Byard around the outside. I'm turning the quality all the way up. I want you guys to get the best finish. The best quality for the best finish. Much EV pushing Max Byard. Justin O'Neill on the inside. Booty X Fat Freak in the middle. Now Steel Pipe goes to the middle. Let's do this. I'm turning off the UI. This is going to be an entertaining finish. 1 lap to go. Presented by fucking Logan Oils in the PDCS 100. Steel Pipe flies to the lead. He's going to block the outside line. Booty X Fat Freak in the middle. Justin O'Neill on the inside. Looking to seal this 100. Is now into turn 2. Max Byard. He's going to get a run. Steel Pipe blocks it. This could be Steel Pipe's first win in his career. And it could come at the Speedway. But Booty X Fat Freak and Max Byard will not back down. Justin O'Neill will not back down. He gets a massive shove. Same with Steel Pipe. Steel Pipe comes down in turn 4. Here comes Byard to the line. Steel Pipe's going to do it. Oh my goodness. Steel Pipe is going to win the PDCS 100. Unbelievable scenes right here. Max Byard barely loses in P2. Then Justin O'Neill steals P3. Then Booty X Fat Freak, Michi Malchivi, David Bazuki, Mateus Paiva. Now they're going to wreck in the cooldown lap. There goes Paiva. Wow. And it's Mateus Paiva P7, Corey Hauser P8, Evgeny Victorov P9. And then Sean Connery, Timmy Winchester, Jenny, not Busy. That's her teammate. And then the DNF cars of... Oh, Max Byard. They're still wrecking in the cooldown lap. Steel Pipe's doing burnouts because he won the 500. 100. Doing fucking burnouts. Is now... Let's talk about that finish. But let's also talk about, before that, the wrecks that we saw. First off, let's talk about Benjamin Netanyahu's wreck. Slow it down. Just came up into Korhauser. And he's in the wall. Just unlucky for Benjamin Netanyahu. His 100 ended right there. And then Winchester hits him. And then Ginny, just like a fucking bowling bin. Like bowling ball. And then just strikes Netanyahu in the passenger side. And then he does the right thing and slides down. The other goes on the restart. Chandelier Sloth and Evgeny Victorov. Chandelier just... No, I don't know if... No, it's just a racing incident for those two. Chandelier was hoping for a caution. He never got it. And then he slides down the track. Bazuki, really lucky to miss that. And then Ginny does it again. This time on the driver's side of Chandelier. And Chandelier then just slides down the track. And boom, that's it for him. And then here's what happened on the white flag. We'll take you through it all with the number 3-inch steel pipe. Here's the finish. This is the white flag. He gets that huge ass run, and it just goes on and wins. I'll mute. We'll take you through that entire onboard of inch steel pipe on the white flag. Sensational. The blimp cam always gives us the best, photos. As you can see right here, this was the gap between Justin O'Neill and Max Byard for P2. But this is the gap for the winner in P1. Yeah, I believe Byard got P2. Oh, he barely did get P2. Right here, look at the gap between Max Byard and Justin O'Neill. Justin O'Neill, the rookie, got a podium. Max Byard got P2. And then Shield Hopkins back to the series with a bang, getting the win. We will do all that. That was a showing of dreams right there. Don't mind us, it's up 49 out of 50. Fast lap of the race on to Jimmy Winchester. And there's your winner right there. There's your winner. The number 3-inch steel pipe. Taking the win. As next up on the schedule, I believe, is Pocono. Oh, no, it's later. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. Thank you for tuning in to the 3rd annual PDCS 100 and the first live on YouTube. I will see you in about 3 to 2 days.